I'm committed.
I'll do what I can.
No turning back.
What have we here? Northern Sky Scouts? Your luck is ill. So long as the Southern Sky holds this pass, you will go no further.
Come on. That's the way.
It's up to me.
I'm ready.
My fate is sealed.
No. O Keeper of Precepts, power absolute, assert creation's truth! Zodiac!
Everything go on. Lost.
Too easy.
Yes.
I was unlucky.
Leave it to me.
To battle!
The heretic Ramza Beowulf. So yours was the band that came through Daguerre Pass. I am Meliadul Tengil of the Knights Templar. I will have vengeance for my brother.
Tengil. Then your brother...
Isilud was heir to our house, and I loved him since first I beheld him in his crib. But you butchered him, like you did the others at Riovanna's. To commit such savagery, you are more demon than man. By order of His Holiness, I will grant you a death befitting a heretic. For you, Ramza Beowulf, there is no forgiveness.
It worked. You shall have no mercy.
Will not last much longer. For victory. Much appreciated. Where am I needed? I even surprised myself. Nothing can stop me.
What's my next move? Wait, Meliadul! I am not your brother's killer! Had you seen what happened at Riovanes, you would understand. No mortal hands could have carried out such slaughter. The one responsible was twisted by the power of the Auracite. into a Lucavi.
A Lucavi? So demons of Eld walk among us, killing for their own delight. A splendid tale. But a lie less fanciful might better persuade.
It is no lie. They keep the truth from you as they did your brother. Even the High Confessor is but a puppet, dancing on strings he cannot see. The Zodiac Stones are much more than holy crystals to be revered. They hold real power, the power to work wonders. That power manifests the heart's innermost desire, and in itself it is neither good nor evil. Yet there are those who seek to use the stones to evil ends. These are the masters you unknowingly serve. Listen to me, Meliadul. Your commander Folmarv has been deceiving you.
Do you think to convince me with this prattle? You are a fool indeed. Lord Folmarv is my father, and I will believe his words over your slander, heretic.
Your father?
Confound it. My brother fought to save this blighted land. I share that dream. And extreme though our methods may seem, it is the only way to deliver salvation to the people of this realm. Even you must realize that revolution must happen now. With each wasted moment, the land sinks further into a mire of misery and death. Revolution exacts a price. But what price too high to see Ivalice born anew? Every birth must be baptized in blood. And to quail before that blood, leaving others to dirty their hands in one's stead, is weak and vile. For the sake of the realm, I would fain stain my hands crimson 1,000 times over.
Please believe me. I am not your enemy. There are others you ought to be fighting. The Zodiac Stones harbor a terrible power. Power that allows the darkness in one's heart to spawn the Lucavi. The man who was your father is gone, replaced by a demon in body and mind. The Lucavi are as real as you or I. 'Tis they who are the true foe.
Still you persist, heretic. Do you not tire of your own lies? How pitiful that a son of the great House Beowulf should so seek to blame others for his sins. It is not enough that you failed to realize your own destiny. You would drag the name of your house through the mud as well. If you've any honor still, you will submit to your punishment and beg Lord Barbaneth's forgiveness in the hereafter.
My Lord Father would find no fault with my deeds. I would hope that he watches me from above with pride. Rather than concern yourself with him, you would do well to look closer at your own sire, who succumbed to the Orosite's allure.
You fight well. Small wonder Wheatgrass fell to you. Hear me, heretic. When next we meet, your blood will soak the earth.
I'll do what I can.
Forward! These waters look to be a formidable natural defense. Let us watch our footing. Don't! Come on. There. O Keeper of Precepts, power absolute, assert creation's truth! Zodiac! above.
Follow my lead.
All in a day's work.
I must concentrate. Here. Thanks, friend. I must find a way. I can't go on. My turn. You're finished! Kill or be killed.
It's time.
this!
I must find a way.
This is far from over. I'll save you. Not like this.
I must concentrate. Good.
Kill or be killed.
It could be worse.
I must find a way.
A heretic at prayer in a church. Passing bold, Ramza.
Delita, I'm glad to see you well. As you say, I am a wanted man, so I shall ask it plain. Why has the High Confessor planted you amongst Goltana's men?
You took the risk to come to Zeltania simply to ask me that. Very well. I see no harm in telling you of my mission. The Black Lion, Duke Goltana, and his foremost commander, Count Orlando. I am to assassinate them.
What?
Keep your voice down. Now, listen well. Groups such as the Corpse Brigade, ill-contented with the crown and the nobility, are in no short supply. The Church merely fans rebellion's flame. The people tire of war, and their disdain for the crown waxes with each passing day. Of course, Goltana and Larg want to put down the rebellions at home, but they lack the troops to do so. To break the impasse, they seek to bring an end to the conflict, once and for all.
Then the Church was behind these months of unrest. And even as we speak, the armies of both lions amass at Besselat. All proceeds precisely as you and yours have planned.
Yes. And it will not end as either lion hopes. Larg and Goltana will meet their deaths once battle has begun. Yet cut off one head and two more spring forth, so naturally their closest allies must die with them. Of the southern sky, Count Orlando, and of the northern, Lord Zalbarg, and Larg's right hand, Count Deistarg. Your brothers. With the leaders of each army gone, the fighting will cease, and those who remain will have no choice but to embrace the peace we offer.
A peace? Or surrender on the Church's terms?
The people will proffer to the Church the role of mediator with hands upraised, as will all the battle-weary soldiers. Moreover, the Church will have the Zodiac Braves. Formed anew, they will serve as the High Confessor's loyal swords, a legend reborn to captivate the masses.
The Zodiac Braves reborn.
Of course, one thing yet stands between the Church and the Orosite. The heretic, Ramza Beowulf.
Is that it? You've come to fetch the stones? How much do you know of their secret?
I've no interest in dusty old relics. There are any number of ways to capture the hearts of the people. Besides, I am no hound heeling at the Church's skirts. I answer to no one but myself.
Meaning what?
Meaning I would not think twice of killing you, Ramza, should the hour come. But not this day. Though our methods be different, our goals are not. As long as they remain so, you are no enemy of mine.
Delita, you could come with me.
I cannot join you. She needs me. Far too much to leave her now.
Avelia.
One army has crowned a king, and the other a queen. But only one will rule, the one who outlives the other. The Church itself favors neither, for what it desires is a pliant puppet whose strings the High Confessor will hold. And happily for them, both Orinus and Avelia are well suited to the role. It matters not who prevails.
And you? Do you not use Avelia to fulfill your own ambitions?
Use her? That I cannot say. But of one thing I am certain.
And that is?
To save her life, I would gladly give my own.
Delita.
You must think this strange.
No. I understand only too well.
I address the heretic Ramza Beowulf. You are besieged! You will surrender yourself up to us at once!
I know that voice. Confessor Zalmor. Forward!
You! You are the leader Hyrule of the Black Ram Knights! What are you doing in the presence of a known heretic?
You see me. You must not live to tell of it. In this at least, Ramza, it seems we must fight side by side.
Wait, Delita. They are no more than pawns in this game. They know nothing of the plot or the secret of the Aura Site. They simply carry out their orders. If we explain what has happened, they may well listen. We might avoid needless bloodshed.
Hear your words, Ramza. These men shut their eyes to the injustice in the world and kill merely to preserve the Church's virtue. Reasoning with their ilk is futile. Even you must see this. But very well. If you wish to throw yourself upon their mercy, I shall not stop you. Prepare yourself.
My turn.
Commander Hyrule, you realize what it is you do? This man is a notorious heretic, marked to be punished for his heinous deeds against the Church. That you should abet this evildoer is utterly indefensible. You will most assuredly share his fate.
My choice is made. If it means I must slay each and every one of you, so be it.
You should tremble with fear to mock the heavens so. To slay a man of the cloth is to wound this fair land's peace and turn your back on the natural order the Father has bestowed on us.
Wound the peace? Surely you jest. You hide behind this peace only as it suits you. You invoke the name of the Father to subjugate the weak. This peace you hail is a vile farce. Men such as you profane the gods to speak their names.
How can this be? Great Father, strike down these sinners, that they may feel your wrath!
Where will you go now, Ramza?
2 errands brought me to Zeltenia. The first was to meet with you. The second is to speak with Count Orlando.
The Thunder God? For what purpose?
I mean to enlist his aid in exposing the Church's intrigues.
How?
I have powerful evidence of the Church's misdeeds, of the truth they have long kept secret.
The scriptures of Germanique.
I spoke with the Count's adopted son, Orin, not long past. He pledged their aid should I bring hard proof against the Church. Orin was certain that his father, at least, would withdraw his troops and play no further part in the conflict.
Is that so? It's all right. She's with me. Malond has provided several others to help me carry out my task. She is but one.
Help you? I was sent to keep watch on you.
And a fine job you're doing of it. She knows everything. My plans, all of it. Like me, she works for the Church, but shares not the fanatical fervor of the Knights Templar. And like you, she longs to restore peace to Ivalice, even should your paths differ. Anything you can say to me, you can say to her.
You're the youngest son of House Beowulf. Ramza, am I right? Childhood friend to Delita, and nefarious heretic. My name is Valmafra Lenand. A pleasure.
I take it you did not come for idle chat.
I've received word. The northern sky moves.
They make for Besselat.
Count Orlando himself has departed for the same only just now. As anticipated, Duke Goltana will also strike forth, and with your Black Ram Knights, no less.
I'm afraid it's too late, Ramza. We cannot stop the two armies from joining battle now.
No, I won't give up yet. I can still convince the Count to avoid this needless bloodshed.
I might have known you'd say that. Then our paths part once again.
Be safe, Delita.
And you, Ramza.
You mean to let him go?
He acts as I expected he would.
Even your friends are only pieces to be played.
Mind your words. You know not what you say.
Such outbursts ill become you.
Haven't you somewhere else to be?
I'll do what I can.
To the front.
No turning back.
That's the last of it. The winds bear it onward now. And fair winds they are. They should keep it airborne for a half day if they hold. More than enough time. Now there's a creature I had not thought to find in these wastes.
One might say the same of a Knight Templar so far from the Church. What is it you scatter to the wind?
Oh, that? Oh, I suppose there's no harm in you knowing. There's naught you can do to stop it now.
Stop what?
This.
Poison!
Indeed. Though it is something of an acquired taste. We cast this fine powder upon the winds toward the northern sky. The toxin will not kill the men who breathe it, but it will strike them ill, rendering them unable to fight.
But why? Surely the Church does not intend to hand victory to Goltana.
Very clever. I'll expect no less of a Beowulf. The moment Goltana hears of the Northern Sky's plight, he will send his armies against them. With his own stronghold unguarded, Goltana will be an easy target for assassination. And Count Orlando with him. But do not think Duke Larg will escape this scourge. He too will die. So you see, we really have thought of everything.
Your methods are inhuman.
You should rejoice. This will mean an end to war and bloodshed. And with that end, a new beginning. The Church's hand shall rule. Such is the will of the people. They clamour for change. An end to grovelling at highborn heels.
The Church is a covetous would-be usurper. Nothing more. Rather than seek to elevate the people, you manipulate their hopes and fears in order to seize power. The war will end, but not like this. There is another way.
Mayhap, but you shall have to best me first. Let us see how your strength holds. Better than ever.
I must concentrate. Yes.
My apologies.
I'll not be defeated.
O keeper of precepts, power absolute, assert creation's truth, Zodiac!
Once you've put a stop to this fighting, what then? How do you propose to purge Ivalice of her corruption? To answer the cries of her downtrodden populace? Her fever will not cease to rage till her festered limbs are cut and seared. Even you must see that.
You would cut away the pure flesh with the foul. What good can come of such wanton butchery? No. This is sophistry spun by the very perpetrators of this war, and I will not be swayed by it. There are ways to heal a festered wound without the knife. The poison can be drawn.
Pray tell, what poultice might draw the nobles from this land? So long as you blight it with your existence, we must bow to your whims. Such is the way of the world, the foundation upon which men build their kingdoms. Should even two men exist, they can never know equality. The one may rule, the other must obey. The one may profit, the other must toil. Ever will one seek to exploit the other, and I will not be exploited. I will claim your seat and take what is my due.
You think to cure the realm's corruption by becoming part of it? There is no difference between you and those you would depose. What when another comes to claim your seat? You care not for Ivalice's suffering. You care only for your own.
Ah, such righteous words. A pity they only add to your hypocrisy. Not now. Not when we're so close.
We must find Count Orlando.
Me? Plotting against the Duke? Are you mad?
Please, my lord, do not make this harder than it must be. We have our orders.
Why, in the name of all that's good, would I wish to unseat my liege lord?
You ask the very question that vexes me. I am gravely disappointed in you, Cid. I had thought you a friend.
Surely you cannot mean that, Your Grace. The gods as my witness, I am no turncloak. I am your most loyal man. My conscience is clean. What lying blackguard would besmirch my name?
Even yet you deny it. Your betrayal is as cold steel through my heart. You have conspired with rogue elements within the church to see me overthrown. My information comes from the High Confessor himself. You can imagine his distress upon learning of the plot.
Your Grace, the High Confessor deceives you. It is he who schemes in the shadows.
Now there is an august claim. Have you any evidence of this?
My son Oren is close to obtaining proof, yet even without it, the plot is as clear as day. It is by the Church's design that you are at war with Duke Larg, that they may seize control of the kingdom in the aftermath.
Ha! Never have I heard such nonsense. Pray tell, when did you shed your pride and don the fool's motley in its stead?
20 and more years of loyal service. And still, I have not earned your trust. Words fail me, Your Grace.
As you fail me. I cannot hope to fight a war without your order's forces. Still, it seems I am left no choice but to deny you your freedom. A lamentable situation for us both. Take him from my sight.
You summoned me, Your Grace?
I want you to maintain your contact with Malond. A gaggle of cretinous sycophants they may be, but I cannot do without the cooperation of the upper clergy. Once the confessional decree is in my hands, Larg is as good as defeated.
Fear not, Your Grace. The High Confessor's mind is quite firm on that account.
Excellent. You have performed most admirably. There is another matter. I am placing the Order of the Southern Sky under your leadership. Henceforth, you are a knight devout. For now, this is a provisional appointment, but it shall be made permanent pending the battle's outcome.
You grant me honor far beyond my due.
I expect I shall not regret it. I place my full and utter confidence in you, Commander Hyrule. You, and you alone.
Your Grace.